Hello, hello, hello. I am just getting my life together to go live. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hopefully, your Monday has been productive and wonderful so far. Hopefully, it has not been too dramatic or too scary. I just finished making myself a matcha latte with it's a honey matcha latte with a pistachio cold foam on top. It's my first time making it, and I'm super excited to try it out. Hopefully, it turned out well. I feel like I could have done better with the presentation, but I'm not going to complain too much because it was my first try. So there's that. Um, Today has been a day. Every day is a day for me. I feel like every day is like a day. Um, so today I had to go to the car doctor, aka what do you call them? Maintenance shop, car shop. I don't know. I had to go to the car shop and I got some shit taken care of for my car. I had to get an oil change. I'm gonna be traveling a bit. Actually, I'm gonna be traveling a lot in August. So I really needed to get my car checked out. So that's what I did. And then I had to go into the restaurant for a little bit. So that was that. Um, and yeah, just those two things together has made today a bit much. But like I said, I just made myself a matcha latte. And this is a matcha latte, an iced matcha latte with a pistachio cold foam. I have not tried it yet because I just finished making it. It's my first time making pistachio cold foam. I could have done better, but we're going to give it a taste live together. And then I'll say hello to everyone. I see some chats. I'll say hello in a second, but here we go. That is so good. Oh my God. That's really good, guys. That's really good. I kind of did that. I kind of did that. Wow. Wait, let me try a little bit of this like cold foam up top. Oh, that is good. I kind of put my whole bussy into that. Like, I kind of put my whole bussy into that. Wow, that is so tasty. I'm so sorry, but that's really fucking amazing. It could be a bit sweeter for me. I like my matcha lattes to veer on the side of diabetes. That's my personal preference, but that's really good for my first try making the pistachio cold foam. You know, it's all about figuring out the ratios of everything, how much heavy cream to how much pistachio spread. By the way, this is the pistachio spread. It is called Sicilian pistachio spread. It's called pistachiosa. Made in Italy with extra virgin olive oil. They say it's luscious, sweet, and nutty. Enjoy over your favorite sweets, gelato, slathered on toast or pancakes, or right out of the jar. Once open, store in a cool, dark place, not the fridge. Extra virgin olive oil may separate and solidify in temperature fluctuations. Okay, but there we go. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Pistachiosa. Oh, wait, can you see that? Is it like not? Here we go. Pistachiosa. It's really good. Really good. I tried it out of the jar and it gave me like a nuttier, brighter version of Nutella. That's kind of what it gave me. That's what it gave me. So there's that. Let's say hello to everyone. I think Leah Bobia is here. I think I see Motif here as well. Um, it's so good. Wow. And pistachio spread, I'm not exactly sure how readily available it is, in your grocery stores. I went to a place in downtown Columbus called Charmy's. It's kind of a boutique grocery store. You know, do I want to get too political with the local politics? Not really, but I can't help but speak my mind. I love the boutique grocery stores. And without doxing myself, I will say that I live in a particular neighborhood that does not have access to um, a normal grocery store. And nothing's wrong with Charmies. I love Charmies to death. I love Charmies. I go there probably at least once a month, sometimes twice for different things. But this pistachiosa, like pistachio spread, cost $12. This jar costs $12. We need an actual grocery store in my neighborhood that's going to be affordable for the typical average family. And that's a whole other little tangent. Let me just say hello to everyone before I get into these rants. Hi, Leah Bobia, mechanic, the mechanic. I took my car to the mechanic. You're coming to see me for my birthday. Time for beverage giggles. Oh my God, when's your birthday? It's in August? August 4th. Oh my God, happy early birthday. I'm so happy you were born, Leah. Not a fan of the grass shake coffee. Not grass shake coffee. Was it you that said that matcha tastes like lawn clippings? Like, like, like dirty, wet lawn clippings? Who told me that? Hey, Latika Hawkins, how are you? Happy Monday to you. Hopefully, your week is starting off on a really good high note. Not the bussy, the whole, no, the whole bussy I put in there. The entire bussy. Nutty Nutella. No, so it's like a sweeter or brighter, nuttier Nutella. That's how I would describe it. Leah's here at a reasonable time. I'm here. Now, I don't have all the makings and gadgets at home, but you're about to make me head to the coffee house. Hi, David Portillo Davila. Motif, what do you order at your favorite coffee shops? Oh, that's ASMR. That ASMR hits, doesn't it? Ooh, that hits. That hits hard, y'all. That is so good. That is so good. The thing is, I don't think my cold foam turned out as foamy as I wanted it to make it. Have any of you guys made cold foam at home before? I could use a bit of advice. I didn't measure anything, of course, because I don't measure shit. Maybe I should. But I did a bit of half and half. No, heavy cream. I used heavy cream, and then I would say maybe I used almost a tablespoon of the spread, and I just blended that together with my like little handheld mixer. Um, Cho didn't pin the Discord, but that's why I got you here, because you keep me on track. Discord is pinned. We need a class on how to make this. I got you, Latika, because my matcha making class will be coming back. It will be coming back. And what I will do, I'm going to be practicing. I'm going to practice um, how to make a cold foam, like this pistachio cold foam. And during that class, I'll yeah, during that class, I will. By the way, everyone, Latika is someone that knows Cho in real life. She takes Cho's classes in real life, my cooking classes. When I get phone calls, see, I didn't have do not disturb on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. I was receiving a phone call. That's why. And I'm not used to, live streaming during the daytime. I don't get phone calls at nighttime. I get phone calls all throughout the day. Somebody was calling me. I forgot to put do not disturb on. That's why I was muted. But what I was saying is that Latika Hawkins takes some of my courses here in Columbus, some of my cooking classes that I teach. And she's been so much fun to get to know, and hopefully she enjoys my classes. But when I teach my matcha class, all about matcha, this is going to be a repeat class. When I teach the repeat class, I will be teaching you guys how to do like a cold foam. I'm going to practice myself and get better at it because, listen, don't get me started. Listen, going to the coffee shop, it's nice, it's cute. You can feel bougie. You can feel, oh, la di di, la di da. Like, oh my God, like I'm getting my life. I'm in my soft girl era, whatever. But that shit's expensive. It's expensive. It's very expensive going to the coffee shops. And this is cafe quality right here. This is cafe quality, but at a fraction of the price. So, when I teach my matcha class, I will also give a little bit of a lesson how to make some craft matcha lattes, both hot and cold. Um, I think it'll be good. Don't tell them, Latika. My name is Cho. You know my name is Cho. Um, so wait, what other comments do I have? Security check. DJ's always trying to find out my real name. You'll never know. Um, let's see. I skipped some comments somehow. I got the live chat on tonight. Okay, wait. Oh, you never had matcha. Okay, yeah, cool. It's an acquired taste. To be honest, matcha is definitely an acquired taste. Um, some people say that it tastes like grass clippings, like lawnmower clippings. Um, and so I don't know. It's an acquired taste, but it's nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Um, I know what you, I know more than you think. I feel special. You're right, DJ. You're totally right. Um, right now I'm on that strawberry matcha frap that I was telling you about, but I love an oat milk hazelnut caramel anything. Oh, that sounds good. Hazelnut is very tasty. Do you like just coffee? I don't. I only drink coffee in my protein shakes. I drink coffee, decaf coffee, in my protein shakes because it makes it taste like a latte to me. It gives latte, and it makes the protein powders a lot more fun. I don't know. So I do drink decaf coffee. I get my decaf coffee from San Francisco Bay Coffee Company. They use the Swiss water method for decaffeination, which uses a lot less chemicals to get rid of the caffeine content. So for me, that's great. Look at you all streaming while the sun is up. I know, Jay. I know. Listen, I know the sun is up. I have clothes on. I don't have my robe on. You guys know that, like, after 9 o'clock, I take my robe off and I'm done for the day. I'm done for the night. I'm not putting clothes back on. But during the daytime, I have a little casual. Um, I have a little casual. You know, I got a little outfit on. Very casual though. Nothing too big. What is matcha from? Is it from a bean plant? So no. So matcha. Oh my god. So I'm gonna get started. Don't get me started. Okay. So matcha is like one of my favorite things in the world. So it's so funny you bring this up. Matcha is from the green tea leaf. So what happens over in Japan, over in Kyoto, these different regions in Japan, and they can do it. They can do it in China as well, but the best matcha is made in Japan. Okay, wherever you can grow green tea leaves, you can create matcha. But essentially, matcha is powdered green tea leaves that have been cultivated through shading, different forms and levels of shading from the sun. The more shade that happens to the green tea leaves, the more it flavor becomes more complex, it builds up more antioxidants, and it just becomes what the antioxidant powerhouse that people know it to be. And so the cultivation process is very complicated. It's very complex. There's lots of times where they shade it from the sun, and they bring the shade out. I mean, they put sun back on it and they shade it some more. It's really complicated, but at its core, matcha is just simply powdered green tea. Now, what's the biggest difference between green tea and matcha? Well, if you think about it, green tea, when you make a cup of green tea, you pour hot water over it and it strains the nutrients from the green tea leaf, right? And with matcha, you are quite literally ingesting the entire green tea leaf. So if you can imagine, um, because you're ingesting the entire leaf, you're getting so many more antioxidants, you're getting so many more of those health benefits, and you're actually getting a hell of a lot more caffeine as well. So that's why people have been using matcha as somewhat of a coffee replacement because of its high amount of caffeine. Your typical cup of green tea, it's not going to be that caffeinated, right? Because you're not ingesting the green tea leaf. But when you consume the whole thing with the powder, it becomes a lot more caffeine. Now, caveat about the caffeine content. Because people are probably thinking, but Chow, I thought that caffeine gave you migraines. Well, it does. It does. I am very caffeine sensitive. However, because of an amino acid in matcha called L-theanine, it actually enables your body to process and metabolize caffeine in a dramatically different way from your body would if you were just drinking coffee. So because you have a high amount of L-theanine in the green tea leaf that you're consuming alongside of the caffeine, caffeine just works differently. So I'll give you this very simple comparison. When you drink a cup of coffee and you get that jolt of energy, that's the caffeine, right? You go from here and you're got whoop, caffeine high, right? The problem with caffeine from coffee is that the decline is sharp, right? It's very sharp. So highs and lows, right? The crash. People don't like the jitters, the crash, and that's coffee. Now, because of the existence of L-theanine in high amounts alongside of the caffeine in matcha, you don't get that immediate high or the crash. Instead of going like this in terms of energy levels, with matcha, your energy levels go like this. Very gradual, very gradual, very gradual. Similarly, is that a word? Similarly, I love to make up a word. But when you are ready to decrease your energy levels, there's no crash. Again, matcha, because of the L-theanine, you slowly are let down easy. It's like when you break up with someone and you're like, oh, it's not you, it's me. Like you try to let them down easy. That's how the caffeine loss happens in your body with matcha. So that's why a lot of people prefer matcha, because you don't get those jitters, you don't get that like burst of energy and then the crash. Now, the big issue with caffeine from matcha is because it's such a gradual process, you've got to be more careful about drinking matcha in the evenings. Because if you drink matcha in the evenings, you'll be up until 5 o'clock in the morning. I know this from experience, personal experience, okay? Personal experience. I've done it before. So you've got to be careful because, again, you're getting like a slow drip of energy for a prolonged period of time. Okay? So, am I ranting too much about matcha? I feel like I can talk. Listen, I can talk about matcha for hours. Okay? And by the way, I'm not sponsored. Like, this is not a sponsored video, but you guys know I'm affiliated with the company NioTeas, Nioteas. They are a company based right out of Japan, and they source all of their products from Japan, directly from different regions in Japan. You can use my code CHO for a discount, which is kind of crazy because they already offer really competitive and affordable pricing for their matcha. It's all organic, it's pesticide free, and they put all of their heart into their products. So I definitely recommend that if you want to try matcha for the first time, like making it at home yourself, that you give my favorite brand, NioTeas, a chance. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna read some comments because I feel like I can get crazy talking about matcha. Okay. Are you okay, Cho dear? Your energy seems weird today. I feel okay. I'm fine, girl. I don't know. What's wrong with me? A latte, isn't that just milk with an espresso thrown in it? I love me a good latte. Yes, it is. Except, except espresso, it's a matcha. When you think of like matcha, the matcha concentrate, it's similar to espresso. So a matcha latte is just simply um, steamed milk, steamed milk, and then you have that shot, that matcha shot. Crazy. Where are all the weirdos who had a problem with you in your robe in your house? Girl, I don't know. I have no idea. Um, I don't know. But it's really crazy how people want you to wear certain clothing in your own home. I'm not trying to police what any of y'all are wearing in your homes. Um, Hi Cho, what a nice surprise. Hi Danielle. So yeah, I do go live every Monday now. I just don't have a set time. I don't have a set time because sometimes I'm available in the mornings, other times I'm not. Sometimes I'm available in the afternoons, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm available in the early evenings, sometimes I'm not. So Mondays are always kind of a wild card for me during the week, so I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but I can guarantee you that I will be live at one of those three time periods. I just can't guarantee you when. So if you want to always be here on time, then you can put your post notifications on, and then you'll be notified every time I go live. So shady green tea leaves. Yes, that's what matcha is. Because and the reason I went into a little bit of the cultivation of matcha is because if you took your green tea leaves that's in your cupboard right now, in your pantry right now, and you just grounded them into a powder, that's not matcha. That's not matcha. Um, the cultivation of the green tea leaf is what makes it matcha. So it's not just that it's in a powdered form, it's in the process of how they shade the tea leaf, right? They're not shading the tea leaves that you have in your bagged green tea. They're not doing that. Um, hey James Christopher, how are you? Um, Matcha Rant, I know. I just jumped the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. Jumped? What do you mean you jumped the band director? With who? And whose saxophone did you steal? I have questions. I have questions. Whose band? Your band director? I Show will want the full story and graphic detail. I do. No, we're not pleading the fifth. I don't give a fuck about you changing your name back to TKW. I want to know what you jump, how you jumped the band director, who jumped the band director with you, and I need a play by play. Hey Ryan, why are the words on your hat and shirt appear in reverse or mirror? Because the camera because ooh, this is why. Okay, that's why. Um, I can't explain physics to you. Sorry. Yeah, I can't explain physics to you. Sorry. Um, Hi Mandy from Australia. I did not look up Blaze TV to see what Obama did because I forgot. It's not on Discord. If you don't remind me on Discord, I will. There is an 11 out of 10 chances that I'm gonna forget. 11 out of 10. You do the math. If someone don't remind me on Discord, I don't remember to do it. Okay, so TKW, I need to know who was with you when you jumped the band director. Who was with you? Sorry. That's really good, y'all. That is really, really good. That is so good. This pistachiosa is phenomenal. Oh, that's so good. Did you take pics of your second parlor? I did. It's in the home channel. I took inspo shots. I posted the inspo shots. Um, yeah. So me and my homeboys seen this guy. He was my old middle school band director. I jumped him with my friend and took his saxophone. I found a syringe in my wardrobe. Hey MOP, it gives 90s Dr. Dre vibes. I'll take the compliment. I'll take it. We heard sirens, so I jumped a tall gate and hit a hallway. Luckily, this was outside my cousin's apartment, so I ran to the fifth floor. So let's unpack it. Let's unpack this. Why are you robbing people, TKW? Why are we robbing people? Well, why don't you get a job? And do you know what the golden rule is? You needed some bands. Do you want to go to jail? So it was worth the $12. Listen, baby girl, it was worth the $12 and more. Because the way I want to eat this out of the jar, the way I want to eat this out of the jar right now is crazy. And if God wasn't working on me as hard as He's working on me, I would have a whole spoonful of this right now. It's so good. It's so good. If you like Nutella, you'll love this. If you like Nutella and you like pistachios, perfect. It's very similar. Um I got robbed and sent to jail, got out and got my lick back on the snitch. Wait a minute. Cho needs a phallus in his ass. Oh, don't be weird, Elijah. Um, yeah, Latika, you gotta try it. It's really good. Go down to the Charmies, downtown Columbus, Pistachiosa. They say it's good on gelato. It's good on toast. I think it's gonna be really good on pancakes. Pancakes, I think, really top tier choice for pancakes. Leah Bobia gave me an excellent recipe for homemade pancakes that I love. I swear by. I love it. Um, so yeah. Um, or they say right out of the jar. Fuck it. Take a spoonful of that and go to town. Um, I love my mod so much. Not Leah coming here, shit starting. Get him. Get. Get him. Yeah. Okay. So, Leah Bobia's recipe for pancakes is the only one I use now. It's like legitimately the only one that I use now. I love how that's what brought Leah back into the chat with some bullshit. She's petty just like me. That's my sister. Oh God, we're so bad. Um, I'm calm twice in a row. You asked basically the same question. I'm lying, Cho. None of this happened. But thank God, I do remember you, TKW. That's why I'm getting. That's why I was getting serious. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you fucking crazy and going down the path of becoming a hood rat little piece of shit? Right? That's not cool. Not cool. Please don't indulge in criminal behaviors that are a bad reflection on your parents and our community. Don't do that. As um, young men, as young boys, we have to do better and we have to be good examples for those around us. Stealing from people is not cute. It's not funny. It happens to innocent people every day. It's not a good thing. Um, so yeah, that's what I had. That's why I was like, this is TKW. Like, what are you doing stealing? Like what? Um, anyway, where's the recipe? On the Discord. It's on the Discord. It's on Discord. You guys gotta get involved in the Discord channel. I'm pretty sure. Did I pin it? Did I pin it in the food and nutrition? I didn't. Oh, I did. It's in there. Go to if you want Leah Bobia's famous pancake recipe or her homemade tartar sauce, which I haven't tried that yet, but it looks really good. It looks like, duh, it would be good. Go to the food and nutrition channel on the Discord and go to the pinned messages. You'll find Leah Bobia's famous pancake recipe there. And it's foolproof. It's foolproof. Um, oh, you're making a necklace. Oh, cool, Leah. That's cool. It's also on my post page if you scroll a little bit. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna look for it, Leah. If I can download and install, use Discord, anyone can. Your fucking cat could figure it out. No excuses. Period. Absolutely. So how's everyone's Monday shaping up? Is everyone having a good Monday so far? We're not gonna be lifelong. I figure an hour. I can do an hour. Am I getting text? Okay, no text. I have to watch my neighbor's dogs. Um, and she was supposed to like come get me at 4:30 to do like a walkthrough of her home and introduce me to the dogs and do all this stuff. But she has not reached out to me. So I just figured I'm gonna go on with my life, you know, and here we are. Um, Continue the crackhead story, MLP. Crackhead story. What's going on with the crackheads? What's going on? What's happening? Did I miss something about a crackhead story? I think I missed something. What's really going on? Oh, by the way, guys, I am using my microphone today. So I'm in. So okay, we can. This is some Patreon behind the scenes tea. Because only five of you are here, and y'all are my core group anyway. I can be authentic and like very like behind like BTS bullshit right now. But I'm talking to an editor, right? I'm gonna hire a couple different editors to help me to put out more content and make more money. So I'm planning to do that, and my editor ripped me apart, like ripped me apart to shreds, honey. He shredded me. I mean, got me going through the gig, shredded me. Like, he said how terrible my audio has been for the live streams and how awful it was. So, I'm actually using my wireless microphones from Rode. So, please give me some feedback right now. If you've been to past live streams, does the audio sound a bit more crisp and a bit more clear and a bit more high quality today? Um, I'm going to start using my microphones for every live stream. And there's no excuse why I haven't been doing this anyway. Like I know for a fact that like the audio from your cell phone is shit. Like I knew that. That's why I never used it for my vlogs. So now that I'm focused on, creating now that I'm focused on creating, more quality content with live streaming, I need to be more consistent with the quality of my audio as well. So you will definitely be seeing me using my my wireless my wireless mics, or or you might see me use my NT USB um, microphone. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll be testing. We'll be testing out a couple different. We'll be switching back and forth between these two, and then we'll see which one you guys prefer. Which one? I know. I know you see dust. I know. I know you see dust. Ooh, it's really dusty. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. I know it's dirty. You guys know I'm a very dirty person. I'm a very organized person, but a very dirty person. I'm not very clean. I admit that. Something I have to work on is cleaning. I don't clean very well. Um, no, it's okay. It's a truth. It's a truth. But yeah, my editor was like, ripping me to shreds. And then he sent me another email apologizing for how like harsh he was. I'm like, listen, well, I haven't sent him a reply yet, but I'm gonna tell him, listen, you can't hurt my feelings because you don't know me. You can't hurt my feelings because you don't know me. And what you're saying is the truth. He went on a long, long, long rant about how, your audience deserves for their time to not be wasted, which triggers me because, yes, I agree with him. I should not be wasting you guys' time. And having quality audio is something that is a sign of respect for your audience. So I love this guy already because he got the whip out, got me together, shook me down, turned me every way but loose in these last two emails. But he's saying the truth. And this is a lesson. This is a lesson that I think we should all really take in. Sometimes you're going to meet people who give you constructive criticism and their tone is harsh and negative. And an immature person will be reactive to the tone. And your reaction to their tone enables you to miss the lesson and the learning opportunity that you had from the otherwise constructive criticism, right? Now, we can go back and forth all day long about whether you should focus on having a good tone or not. Sure, whatever. But you can't control other people. You can't control yourself, right? So whether he should have had a better tone with me or not is not really the focus. What you do have control over is your reaction. And I want you guys to stop reacting to people's harsh negative tones when they're telling you something that you need to know. Okay? So I thought that was really that was a great lesson to share with you guys is yeah. Um don't be the tone police. There's a time and a place for that, right? Especially if it's coming from someone that means you well, right? Um, Core group hardcore. A crackhead ran into my job last night after the stream. I had to call the cops. He was trying to hide from someone he stole money from. Ooh. He tried offering to suck and fuck to get a room. Not suck and fuck. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. On a Sunday night? Oh my God. The Lord's evening? What is going on? For sucking and fucking for a room. Oh, bless his heart. Oh God. Yes, the guy caught up with crackhead. Cops came and everything. Ugh. Access fucking denied. Access fucking denied. That's a mess. Audio sounds clearer. Yes, you have been a bit up and down with audio. Today or just in general? DJ, just want to clarify. Has the audio been consistently high quality today? Audio's nice. Thanks, Leah. Suck and fuck to get a room. Oh, I'm still gagged by that. I'm still gagged by that. Mm. What does S what does WSG mean? Hope I'm here early. No, you're not here early. You still have not put on your post notifications for when I go live yet. Obviously, fishing. We're gonna at least be here another 15 minutes, at least. We're gonna go. So, what I can promise you guys for Monday streams is 60 minutes. I can promise 60 minutes at least. But what does WSG mean? If he was, wait, well, Leah, I just went on a hunt for the pancake recipe and found three others I have to try. Well, that happens, Motif. Stick around with the Discord. The Discord has lots of value. You just have to be there. Hey, Bill DeSmet, how are you? Great quality today. Okay, great. In general, over the past 6 months, it's been up and down. Okay, gotcha. Of course, Ryan comes into me saying, damn, must be a nice room to offer a blowy for it. I guess. I guess. Child, I guess. I guess. Warrior social justice, it means. I don't think that's what that means, Bill. There's a G somewhere there. WSG means what is good. Also, I've been on Do Not Disturb and I've been grinding BL2. Oh, Borderlands. Okay. WSG means what's good. I've You whippersnappers. You guys are okay. Now I know. WSG, what's good? Motif, enjoy. I don't have a ton, but what I do make, I make well. I know that's right. Hey Argilla, how are you? What's up? Sorry about yesterday. What happened yesterday? I forget. Did we get into a fight? I apologize too if I called you bad words in the heat of the moment. You know how I get. I don't know. But I apologize in advance for whatever I did or said. I did it and I said it. But I'm sorry. It's mad weird to see you when it's light out and not in a robe. I know, I know. But then all you cunts can't complain about me being in a robe. Why are you in a robe? Why are you in a robe? What's the robe? The robe again? Or why are you in a robe? It's like, bitch, they're my pajamas. It's crazy. For your information, the WSG is in the DLPS Thought BBQ BBC BBQ. That's crazy. Hey macro. Hey micro. Thank you. Also, I came across some selfies, and Leah, you are a baddie. Respectfully. Well, we all knew that. We knew that. I prefer you in a robe. Oh, is that so, micro? Is that so? We're good. I like you, bro. Your channel is the thing. Well, I appreciate you, Argilla. Like I said before, we like to argue a lot sometimes, but we argue, we get it off our chest, we exchange ideas, opinions, and comments, and then we move on. At least I move on. I move on very quickly. I do these lives, I have fun, we have a laugh, ha ha, laugh. You get it? It's a joke, funny. And then I forget it the next day. So, like, yeah, I don't know what we argued about. I don't know what bad names I called you, but I left it last night. So welcome back. Thanks for stopping by again. Appreciate you. I feel like the ride is what sets you apart from others. When I have time to throw myself together, I'm a solid 7.87. I know that's right, Leah. I know that's right. When you have time, though, you gotta have time to throw yourself together. You gotta have time, and when you got two children, so you don't have much time. The rope is what sets you apart from others. I think it does. And listen, it's by accident. To be honest, it's not on purpose. My robe is my pajamas. That's what I wear after 9 p.m. I take my clothes off and I put my robe on. That's just who I am. Joe, ever have frozen grapes? So nice on a hot day. I have had frozen grapes. The last time I had frozen grapes is when my boyfriend broke up with me. This was when I think I was 21, 22, something like that. But I was super depressed. And the only thing I wanted was comfort foods. And my comfort foods are very different from other people's comfort foods. I love sweet potatoes with brown sugar and butter. And then I also love cocoa wheats, the creamy hot cereal with the cocoa treat, cool, cool, with butter and brown sugar. But we had neither of those. So my good Judy at the time, Natalia was like, "Oh my God, Cho, when I'm on my period, I eat frozen grapes." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yes, it's a comfort food." So she gave me some frozen grapes. We have grapes in the fridge. She put them in the freezer, and then I tried them for the first time. They were great. I haven't had them since, but they were great actually. They were really nice. I don't know. It was nice. Whoa, Cho, they prefer you with in the robe with their Chesticles out? They do. I guess they want my chest out. They do. On the robe and nothing else is his pajamas. That's my pajamas. Child, these kids finna go to school. Y'all watch out. I know that's right, Leah. Send these kids off to school. You get some business, right? Reclaim some of your time back. I know that's right. Frozen grapes are my jam. Is this like a woman thing? Well, I guess no, because Micro does it too. Okay. Hey, Benjamin, what's going on, Benjamin? I learned about them from my grandmother. May she rest in peace. May she rest in peace, Micro. Wow. Yeah, I haven't had them since. Okay, so do you prefer the purple grapes or the green grapes? Oh, your kids love them too. Okay. Okay, fair enough. You like the red grapes. Okay, the red grapes. Interesting. Do you like the red grapes frozen? Or do you have preferences about what type of grapes are frozen and which ones are room temperature or out of the fridge? Tell me, indulge me. I heard the same thing about frozen blueberries. I haven't tried it yet, but I heard it's like eating healthy candy. Now, frozen blueberries sounds like a hack code. The black ones or candy ones? Oh, the cotton candy ones are too sweet for me, I think. They're good. Like the first handful are good, but then it becomes a bit too much. The cotton candy ones. Mini Forest Spirit, you've been here before. What's this channel about? It's about whatever you want it to be about. We yap. I love the free ones. Grapes, me too. Green grapes are way better. Cotton candy grapes are also on top. I like grapes in general, but they're great frozen and a hot day. They cool me down. This is professional yapping. Yes, you're right, Benjamin. Professional yapping. Not your average yapping, professional yapping. I haven't tried cotton candy grapes. I also want to try Concord grapes, which is the grapes they use for grape flavoring. Ooh. And also for jelly. I've got some preserves downstairs right now by Bon Maman. You guys know I love Bon Maman. I love saying Bon Maman. I'm very French, as you know. Um, I'm French, North Korean, and black. Like, that's who I am at my core. But I have some Bon Maman fruit preserves, and they're using Concord grapes. So yeah, I'm excited to try that. Black, yes, black. That's me. I mean, it's based off their flavor. Cho, stupid question. How they make the grapes cotton candy? Oh, you're asking the wrong person. I have no idea. Something in the seeding, probably. I'm sure it's some type of like breeding. Breeding is the wrong thing. Like seeding, I guess is the word. I say breeding. Well, because I'm ignorant. Imagine two grapes having sex. You know what I mean? But like, you have two different varieties of grapes having sex, and they get the same genes from both of them. Same thing with apples. I know someone. You guys don't. You guys aren't from Ohio, but there's a famous apple farm called Lynn's Fruit Farm. I am personally friends with the family that owns this place. Very famous place in Ohio. And I actually used to work with someone that is a Lind. And she would bring in these apples, and like her grandfather literally created apples. Like they create apples by having the apples have sex with each other, you know, and then they get these different properties from different apples. It's really it's crazy. Um, it's crazy. Like I'll never forget when she brought me a Gold Rush apple, which is a mixture of a Honey Crisp and an Envy apple. I think Envy and a Honey Crisp is a Gold Rush, and no, 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 it wasn't. It wasn't Envy. It was Honey Crisp and something else. I cannot think of it. But anyway, it had the crispness of a Honey Crisp apple, but then like the sweetness of like this other type of apple. And it was just like perfection. So yeah, I imagine cotton candy grapes are just breeded from different types of grapes. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I like the green grapes at refrigerator temp. I heard frozen berries in general are good. It's breeding, they crossbreed. Genetics. Hashtag genetics. Breeding grapes. Cotton candy grapes are green grapes crossbred with Concord grapes. Ooh, okay. Okay. So you get one Concord grape and you get a green grape and you make them have sex. And you've got cotton candy grapes. Okay, that's what we learned today. Listen, when you come to a Cho stream, you're coming for education. Like these may be my office hours, but you're still learning as if you're in class. You're still learning. That's what we learned today. Thank you, MOP, for the jewels. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for your generosity. Hey, Rickshaw. Anytime I eat an apple, I think, hell yeah, I'm eating better than unborn tree. Well, yeah, basically. My favorite apples are pink ladies. They have a good crisp and snap to them. I love a good envy apple. Envy apples are where it's at. I think that Honeycrisp apples are great. I think that there's been a wave of anti Honeycrisp apple propaganda, and I think it's uncalled for. I think they're slight. I don't think they're really overrated either. I think that the hype is real and the hype is justified for Honeycrisp apples. They're not my favorite, but I do understand the hype. I really do. But my favorite apple is the Envy apple. Um, if you watch Zoe 101, you would already know how to crossbreed fruits. Well, I didn't watch Zoe 101. I don't know her. Is she a Disney girl? I think she's a Disney girl though, right? Red, delicious apples suck nuts. Really? That's a good thing, I thought, in my world. GMO Red Delicious has my heart. The male Concord pollinates the female green grape, I believe. Might be the other way around. I took an agricultural class. I learned about plant breeding, forgot a lot of it though. I'd rather lick coffee grounds over eating a Red Delicious. Organic apples are never better. I can't really say I've tried the difference, to be honest with you. I don't think I've tried organic apples before. Mm. Thank you, Label Bia. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. They're not as crisp. I don't know. Give me the GMOs. Give me the pesticides, honey. I don't know. I have not been. I'm not one to seek out organic products, um, and I seem to be okay. You know, we talked about this before, and I'll mention it again in terms of nutrition and health and like your own specific health journeys. But I watched the influencer break it down in a very, very simple way. You've got big rocks and you've got small rocks. And you need to really be focusing on the big rocks. And then once you have that kind of in line in emotion, then you can start picking at the little rocks. In terms of your health journey, one of the big rocks is making sure that you're getting enough protein, right? And then also making sure that you are either being under your calories or slightly above your calories, depending on what your specific health goals are. Are you trying to gain weight, gain muscle, or are you trying to lose weight? So, focusing on your macronutrients, specifically your calories and your protein, forget about the carbs, forget about the fat, right? Focus on the big picture. You know, that's one big rock, right? Um, Another big rock is exercise. Are you moving your body? Are you burning calories? Are you active? Do you have an active lifestyle? That is probably, if I have to be honest, even though I'm trained, not trained, but even though I'm educated in nutrition, I have to say that if you had to pick exercise or nutrition, if you had to be optimal and you can only be optimal in one, you need to be optimal in exercise because exercise can actually combat a bad diet. A um, good nutrition cannot always combat being inactive. Like being active is so important for so many different parts of your body, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. Like it works to improve so many different things and combats so much disease. Um, so yeah, exercise is really important. So that's another big rock. Um, some of the smaller rocks that is not as important. I'm not saying they're not important. I'm just saying they're not as important as those bigger rocks. Are things like, is it organic? Is it organic, right? Or, what time of the day should I eat? Right? Like, should I eat breakfast? Some of these like more micro issues when it comes to your health journey and your nutrition and your health, I don't think those little rocks are as important as just making sure that you're getting the appropriate amount of macros in terms of your calories and your protein. If you've got that, it doesn't matter whether you fasted for the day or you had all your calories at this time of the, like that is not as important as the overall picture, you know? Another micro thing or another small rock is, oh, what types of exercises am I doing? Am I doing barbells? Am I working out with barbells, or am I doing strength training? Am I doing Russian twists? Am I doing push-ups? Like that's not as important as just making sure that you are regularly active and consistently active. You know what I mean? So like make sure you're consistently active first and then fine tune. Make sure you're getting the appropriate amount of macronutrients, specifically your protein and your calories, and then you can fine tune everything else. I think that we, as a human being, as a human race, we tend to focus, hyper focus on those smaller rocks. And that sets you up for failure because those smaller rocks are not going to move the needle. That's the problem. It's not going to move the needle as much as if you focused on those bigger macro issues, right? Do you get what I mean? Um, so, anyway, I can talk all day long about nutrition. Um, the only organic food that matters to me is bread. I heard there's a guy who worked for Disney TV kid shows making them do dirty shit. With that, no shocker there. Organic milk tastes so good, but I'm fine just grabbing a half gallon of Walmart milk. Not many fruits and vegetables are GM. I think there are only 17 GM fruits and veggies. Grass fed milk is better for you, but organic milk just means they fed the cow organic corn. Also, some said GM foods aren't even meant to be eaten, not general manager foods. Golf mommy, golf mommy foods. Give me the definition of GM. Wrong answers only. General manager foods, golf mommy foods. When are you gonna eat a bowl of cotton? Can you please turn up the volume, please? It might be my phone, but it's loud on other channels. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe this is it. Maybe I need to like hold this. Is that better, Bill Desmet? I'm sorry. I said wrong answers only, Fishin'. Gooch Muncher foods, giant moth foods. Bread spiracies are real. That's why I first said fruits and veggies. I typically don't consider cotton food though. what's it gonna Gucci Mane food. Gucci Mane food. I like that. But again, guys, I think it's so much more important to focus less on Gucci Mane foods and just focused on, are you getting the appropriate amount of protein? Are you overeating calories or under eating calories? If you got that fucked up, then it doesn't matter whether you're eating gay man foods or not. It doesn't matter whether you're eating goth mommy foods or not. Right? Again, it's more about big picture versus little picture. Ichimaru, dang bro, last time I saw you, you had like 100 viewers or something. What's up? What's up, Ichi? The reason I'm failing right now is because you have not subscribed. Why have you not subscribed yet? That's the problem. The reason I have not gotten more viewers is because people do not want to subscribe or like or engage. People don't engage with the content as much. So you should subscribe. Oh, okay. I made a liar out of myself then. Ichimaru. Shout out to Ichimaru. Thank you for this up. I really appreciate it. But I don't know. Um, sometimes the algorithm is fucking with me. Sometimes it's not fucking with me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't know. But I'm always my authentic self, and hopefully I can make some shit work out for myself. And I need to check my text. Okay. Hopefully I can last time I hopefully I can get my shit together. I've got an editor. I'm gonna hire a couple more editors and kind of see how that goes with turning my live streams into like pieces of content, bite-sized pieces of content, both long form videos as well as shorts. So we'll see how that goes over the next several months. Um, I can't believe I didn't get that one gone fishing. Um, Goddamn man foods. Brother, go to Dagestan with Khabib. What? HT? Please stop with the voice and please stop with the voice and embrace your inner man. You look better from the last time I berated you. Well, thank you, Jim, Jim. Thank you, Jim, Jim G. Last time you saw me, I think my name was Lucifer. Why'd you change your name? Did you get banned? What happened? You out there harassing bitches? What's going on? I've seen some crazy motherfuckers streaming all day long from their cars. It's strange. From their cars? They have hundreds in their chat. Oh, that's okay. I mean, listen, people value what they value, and then it is what it is. I never want people to waste their time. I like to have fun. This is a free speech platform. Um, I'm not here censoring people. People are allowed to disagree with me all they want. I engage with the majority of my chatters. But if people don't see value in me, then that's okay too. Like I don't want people here that don't enjoy the content. Do you know what I mean? Like if you don't fucking enjoy the content, get the fuck out. Go use your time wisely, right? But sometimes it's just about being in the right place at the right time and taking advantage of those moments when you do have 100 viewers, right? Um, your great ancestors look upon you, be a beast. Just got tired of the name Lucifer. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Ichi. Does pitching feel better or catching? Pitching feels better. What do you mean? Pitching definitely feels better. What if me not enjoying it is why I enjoy it? You might be into the whole dominatrix thing. Hey man, just scrolling through and came across your channel again. Stop to say hi. Well, that guy, you should subscribe to the channel. How about you do that at least? Do that at least. Or he's a masochist, or that, or that. I wonder how this. That looks dumb as fuck. Wait a minute. Wait. That looks dumb as fuck. I don't know why I'm doing that. Low key fun talking to you, but I'm gonna head to bed now. I'll probably be here when you go live again. No promise to see ya. Have a good one. Hashtag science. Mad stylish. I kind of like it actually, cause it's not like hanging off my shirt. It actually kind of feels nice. It feels more comfortable. And can you guys still hear me clearly? So, any last minute questions, guys, before we head out of here? I can't. It's amazing it works as well as it does. If you had a winter hat, like a beanie, you could mount it to the top like the poof ball and it wouldn't even look out of place. That's true. That's true. That's true. What last minute questions do you guys have for these Monday office hours? You each get a maximum of one question if you have a question. If not, I'll end the stream. Um, Again, I have to remind you guys that I am still looking for editors. I'm still looking for graphic designers. So if you have recommendations, I'd love to hear them out and have a conversation with them. I would prefer to hire people within my network, but if I have to go to Fiverr and hire some Indian person, I will do that. But I prefer to hire people through the community. So if you know anybody, send them my way. Um, I don't know. How about the EU trade deal? Don't know shit about it. Have not heard anything about the trade deal. Well, actually, my partner did tell me. He was like glazing Trump for a little bit, talking about how shocked he was that Trump is being successful with some of these trade deals, specifically with Japan. And he did mention something with the EU, but we didn't really get into details. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but my partner seems to be impressed with Trump right now. I can do graphic design. Well, send me an email. Join the Discord channel, Benjamin. Join the fucking Discord channel. Send me a DM. Or if you don't want to join the Discord channel, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to join the Discord channel, it's a great time. It's a great vibe. It's a nice aesthetic. It will boost your beauty scale by 1 point. But if you don't want to join the Discord channel, you can also just go into the description box of any of my videos and click my socials link and then contact me anyway through there. Um, isn't it a little hot for a sweatshirt? No, it's not hot in my house for a sweatshirt. Do you not have air conditioning in your home? I have air conditioning in my home, so it's actually pretty chilly in my home. Um, Gays are like women, definitely have the need to be accepted and go with the status quo. I agree. I think that's the problem with the LGBTQI plus exclamation mark strong Wi-Fi password community. That's the problem. They want to be validated by other people so much, even though people are unreliable and inconsistent. Which, if you tie your self-esteem to something like people, then your self-esteem will be inconsistent and unreliable. So I would probably agree with that. Yes. Yes, Horace. They leaked a bunch of user details. Oh,
Did they leak them intentionally, or was there a data breach? Because that's a big difference. What do you mean they leaked a bunch of user details? I think you need to streamline the Discord a little, in my opinion. So many channels. Well, the problem is that you guys in the Discord have been asking for all these channels. So that's why they've been created. I think they got hacked. It was a couple years ago. Got it. I can show you some examples. Okay. I never crank my AC up to the point I'm cold in my own house. Well, Horace, I'm not cold. That's why I have a sweatshirt on. I like being cold. I actually prefer um, being cold. I prefer being snuggled up. That's why I like to keep it cold in here so that I can put a blanket on. I like to be cuddly. It's intentional. But don't worry, I know you're very. I can tell you're very concerned about my comfort in my home right now. I am very comfortable in my home. Trust me. I'm very comfortable. Don't you worry, Horace. Don't worry. My AC can barely keep up. Oh no. Are you in Europe? Is that why? Not my fault. I want an outdoors channel in the Discord. I'm not listen, fishing. I wasn't trying to throw no shade at you. All I'm saying is that we've gotten. I have always said from the very beginning, we don't want to have a million and two channels because it becomes overwhelming. And it's not like we have a huge community that's posting every fucking day. I could see if we have 500 people that have all these varied interests, but we're not there yet. So continuing to make channels for very niche things for only two people to talk about in the fucking channel, it's not good for new users. It's not good for a new user experience because it's overwhelming. Um, oh, you were in Tennessee. I got a lot of people from Tennessee that watch my community, that watch my content. That's cool. I love Tennessee. I love Knoxville. Knoxville's my favorite. I also love Nash Vegas. Um, I know fishing. I know you just fucking with me. I know. I know. I'm on an antibiotic from eating some dirty snatch. It's like WW3 in my stomach. Going to shit some chocolate syrup soon. Why are you eating dirty snatch? That's weird. It sounds like poor decision making to me. Um, I'm in New York. It was like 94. It felt like 107. Nash Vegas is where it's at, baby. I've been there like probably 6 times. I love it. Is there a coffee shop called the Golden Monkey or something? I think it might be in a suburb of Tennessee. I mean, Nash Vegas. I think it's in a suburb, but it's like Golden Monkey Cafe or some Gold Monkey Cafe. But it's my favorite. I love it so much. Also, I love the restaurant Avo. It's a totally vegan restaurant. It's actually in Nashville. I love Avo. Yeah, it's great. The Frothy Monkey. I think it's the Frothy Monkey. I think it's the Frothy Monkey. Yeah. I love it. Why do Muslims move to the West when the values are seemingly the opposite of the ones that they hold? Well, probably because a government having all of your values is not that important, especially when, like, a government that's based on religion, it's not really a great government. Like a government that's like based on like one specific religion that rules based off of their religious doctrines is not always a good thing. And so I can imagine Muslims moving away from oppressive countries. I'm not talking about government, I'm talking about culturally. Well, because culture is not the most important thing. Opportunity, I think, is. Listen, opportunity, financial opportunity, is much more important than culture for a lot of families. And for those that have families, for that have children, I think this rings true a lot. And I know this for a fact because I know a lot of parents who move their families to certain areas because of the promise of opportunity, the promise of education, and the promise of a higher quality life and within their home, not just outside their home, but within their home. Because remember, Rickshaw, at the end of the day, the only thing you can really truly influence and control is your home. And so I think that people are always, this is not just about Muslims, I think this is a human nature thing. People move to where they feel they have the most opportunity. Now, the culture may be very different. Listen, I live in Columbus, Ohio. I've never thought that I wanted to live in a city because the city is not the culture that I want. I don't like city culture, to be quite frank with you. However, I moved here because this is the life that my partner and I are building together, right? And that's important. And so I think that's a microcosm of what I'm trying to say. People move for opportunities. They don't move because, oh, what's the perfect culture? Like that may be a big important aspect of why they are moving, but it's not the end all be all, especially if you have children or if you have family in mind. Does that make sense? The rest of her was 8 out of 10 clean. Not worth it, Horace. Well, enjoy shitting chocolate syrup soon, Horace. You nasty ass draggot. I mean, that's disgusting. But again, like you said, I don't understand being a straggot. I don't understand that. So I mean, you're right about that, Horace. Um, Middle Eastern people and Southerners actually have a lot in common. Strong family values. I was at 7-Eleven in New York today, and a family of Muslims pulled up dressed head to toe in long sleeve dresses and pants and headdresses, and it was 96 degrees. Seems like child abuse to me. Why is that child abuse? It's actually probably keeping them cooler, actually. Because it's looser clothing, it's blocking the sun. I imagine they're probably a little bit cooler. As long as the fabric is light and breezy enough, the long clothes will keep the sun off you. Yeah, I don't get that, Rickshaw. I don't think you know how the clothing works. Maybe, maybe. I mean, so, and I only said it 'cause I know some Muslims. I'm friends with Muslims. Um, the clothing is very light and very airy. So it's actually not something that's like up like heat oppressive. Do you know what I mean? So don't think that they're abusing their kids just because they have their dresses on. They're probably cooler than you are. The fuck? I mean, you probably have jeans on and you're literally your clothing's hotter, making you hotter than their clothing's making them hotter. You know what I mean? Like you probably are hotter because of your clothing than they are. Um, I have an expensive ass Columbia shirt, sun shirt, and it has long sleeves on purpose. Is this the kind of person who converts to Islam in prison? Who converts to Islam in prison? I mean, I don't know. I was going to say something controversial. I'm going to say it anyway. Y'all know me. I'm going to say it anyway, Horace. I'm going to say it anyway. I'm not really the biggest fan of Islam. So, I don't know. I'll just say that. Um, there's a reason so many desert people wear long clothing. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Maybe I just hate Muslim ideology and I'm getting emotional. I think that sounds like accurate. Yeah. Why would I be wearing jeans in 96 degrees? People are wearing jeans. I've seen some bitches wearing jeans. I see it. I'm wearing shorts, but that's good. Stay cool. It probably does if you've seen like anyone deep sea fishing. They usually wear long sleeves and pants, but it's very thin, breathable fabric. Yeah. I wear police BDUs and long black pants. Believe me, it's not comfortable in the heat. Walked up 8 floors in a building and back down. You needed the exercise anyway, Horace. Mike Tyson converted to Islam in prison. Good luck to him. Micro USB, I wear jeans all the time, but there you go. Jeans are definitely not breathable material. Okay, my microphone being up there is kind of a vibe. I've gotten used to it, y'all. I've gotten. You're a beefcake? Ooh, I love a beefcake, Horace. But not a beefcake that's like shitting chocolate syrup. Oh my god. So I'm so excited for my merch that's gonna come out soon. I'm not even gonna tell you guys because I want it all to drop and I want you to all to like look at it. But I'm so some of the merch is gonna be controversial, and I don't give a fuck because y'all know how I am. But I feel like Horace, I want you to buy. I might even gift you one of my pieces of merch because I feel like you would rock my merch, Horace. I feel like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh, you know what? I should do a giveaway. I should do a giveaway. When I launch my merch, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway. Good idea. No, they're not. I need to get some khakis or something. You do need to get some khakis or something. Some track pants, something light and breathable, good material, cooling, some athleisure. Get some athleisure. I don't know. I think he would get some dirty snatch and chocolate syrup on it. Listen, once you get the merch, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Listen, dirty snatch is crazy. Dirty snatch is crazy to me. My neighbor has still not. Oh, no, that's fine. 8:30 is fine. She wants me to 8:30. 8:30. Wait, can I? How do I do the voice thing, y'all? Hey, period. 8:30 p.m. is fine. Period. Thanks for the heads up. Period. Chat soon. Period. Let me know if anything changes because I am available. Period. That's so cool. Oh, no, no, no. No, stop. Oh, fuck. It's still typing. No. Oh, send. Oh, okay. I'm so dumb. Sorry. Oh my god, okay. I don't really use the voice to like text feature that often because I'm like an old man in my head. Anyway, You know what else is crazy? All that sugar from the chocolate is gonna cause a yeast infection. Ask my ex. I'll pass. The sugar causes pH imbalance. Guys, I was supposed to end the stream a long time ago. We're gonna end the stream. Guys, thank you for tuning in on this bonus stream today. Um, as always, you can look forward to streams starting again on Wednesday. Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We'll be back again Wednesday night, 11 p.m. And then we'll be back again on Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Um, Girls need to use dildos, especially college girls. Not everything is hung like fruit flies. Um, okay. Anyway, so yeah, we had a good time. Meet me in the Discord channel. We'll be chatting it up in Discord. And yeah, we'll talk soon. I'll put it in my calendar. Yeah, put it in your calendar, fishing. Put it in the calendar. W Boner stream. Get in early. Absolutely. It's that Borderlands 2 keeping you away from me. It's keeping you away from me. It's not fair. Okay? I'll chat soon, guys. Bye.